Okay, here's our revised rendition. I've made adjustments off of what Tracy sent me and also what Rochelle had sent. So this is a rendition for the break room. This would be the recycle cabinet or trash. There'd be a hole in the top here, our sink. These are all lowers. These are all the same here for storage, a drawer on top, our microwave cabinets. One idea Tracy had for the shoe cubby, but we can't fit enough shoes in this space here. I think these only held about 18 pairs each. So idea around that is just to leave the cabinets like so, just more upper cabinet storage. Nothing changed on this rendition with the exception of these two cabinets on the end, this being the same height as the microwave cabinets. And to store 50 shoes, we need a cabinet this size. This is, let's take a look at it on elevation view here. Okay, so this cabinet is 75 inches tall, and we can fit 26 pairs in each one of these cabinets. And these are 12 inches deep. If there's room for this in there, I'm not sure. This doesn't have to go here. I just put it on a wall. This can be moved any place. But this is the size of the cabinet we need to fit all those shoes. That's why we can't have it over here. It's not enough space, and it was too tall. This is 4 inches off the ground like these cabinets, and we've brought the height down a little bit. The top of this is about 6 feet, so if that's going to be too high, we're going to have to widen it out. Maybe do 3 banks and just a little bit shorter. Moving to the filing wall. Okay, when you walk in, the front door is right here. We have our cabinets against the wall. Again, the front door is over here. The merchant center is over here. And this is the door into Corey's office. So these are 21 inches deep, and these will fit above the metal filing cabinet. This would house the blue recycle bin. I know there's a shred bin in there, but Rochelle mentioned the recycle bin. Different dimensions, so I'm just making sure we're clear. And that cabinet would pull inside there. I don't know if we want to add extra height to this cabinet, so you can just open the doors and lift the recycle lid up a little bit inside the cabinet to throw things in there, because to pull the recycle bin out every time is going to be tedious. But this is the size of the cabinet we need to house that recycle bin. So this toe kick would be cut out so it could just roll in there and then closed, or we could just bring these doors down closest to the floor as possible. But that recycle bin is about 43 tall, 30 wide, 30 deep. Cabinets, the added cabinets on the filing wall from the last rendition. This is about 10 feet of cabinets, or excuse me, 6 feet of cabinets up here. These are the same depth. These are 21. These are 21. Our printer cart. Let's go to Corey's office. Okay, we flip-flopped the cabinets. Here's the door to enter to the back wall. There's a printer that needs room. I'm assuming we could put it in one of these cabinets. Tracy sent the dimensions for me. I'm sorry, I just wasn't really clear on where that printer was to go. I'm assuming it could go in this cabinet. So these doors would open and we can have a rollout shelf to pull that cabinet, or pull that shelf out, pull that printer out. Space for binders that you requested, I just put it in the middle here. If those are going to be binders that you're going to all the time, that height will work. And Rochelle mentioned adding 10 more of these filing cabinets like this. Let's look at it in elevation mode. So this would be a locking file drawer and then 2 smaller drawers on top. So I think we're asking for a total of 15 now. The original request was 5, and then Rochelle asked for the cost for 10 more. So moving to the merchants. So orientation here, the front door, don't mind this. This is the mail sorter. I just put it to the outside. It sounds like this is going to be taken off at the job. So the door coming in behind the merchants, our run of cabinets. Tracy mentioned a cabinet to hold some placards or some plastic cases there. So there's these 2 doors. Again, let's look in the elevation. 2 doors, and then behind here are rollout drawers. I don't know the size of those pieces that are to go in here. I just assumed a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, but if you can give me the sizes for those, I can adjust that cabinet accordingly. It may not need to be that deep. I think right now we're 18 deep. I might be able to do 14 deep or 12 deep. If you want rollout shelves in there, those just take up a bit more space. So if in fact those pieces to go in those drawers are only 8.5 by 11, they don't make a drawer that's 12 inches deep. We'd have to do 14 inches and then allow room for the back of the cabinet to clear. So it's not exactly proportional. If you want a 12-inch deep cabinet with a 12-inch rollout, we can't do that. It's a 14-inch rollout and then maybe a 16-inch cabinet. Front door, and then there was a missing bank of cabinets, and I'm assuming it's in this corner here. Again, this is the door that we enter into. So we have a run of cabinets over here. These are the same depth as the cabinets here. These are just 12 inches deep. They'll still hold binders. And that's all we have. So if there's any changes, if I'm missing anything, a lot of communication going between us all, please let me know and I can get it adjusted and get it back to you. Thank you.